They taught us how to calculate the angle of a triangle and memorize the periodic table, but somehow forgot to teach us how to budget, save, invest, or build wealth. And that glaring omission is exactly why so many of us are struggling financially today. The truth is, schools were never designed to create millionaires. They were built to create obedient workers. And that's why most people leave school knowing how to follow rules, but not how to manage their money. I didn't realize how bad it was until I graduated with a degree, a mountain of student debt, and absolutely no idea how to build a secure financial future. No one told me about credit scores, compound interest, tax brackets, or the importance of paying yourself first. I had to learn the hard way, through overdraft fees, missed investment opportunities, and months of living paycheck to paycheck, wondering why I was doing everything right and still getting nowhere. What schools don't teach you is that wealth isn't built from how much you earn. It's built from how well you use what you earn. They never explain how saving 10% of your income in your 20s can make you a millionaire by retirement, or how making impulsive purchases on a high-interest credit card can quietly drain thousands from your future. They don't teach you that every dollar you spend today is a vote for the life you'll live tomorrow. And so, we're sent into the real world armed with Shakespeare quotes, but no idea how to negotiate a salary, start a business, or protect ourselves from financial scams. We're taught to fear mistakes more than missed opportunities, to avoid risk rather than manage it, and to find stable jobs instead of creating financial freedom. The wealthy? They learn the opposite. They teach their kids about assets and liabilities, about making money work for them, about how debt can be used as a tool instead of a trap. I used to believe rich people were just lucky, but I realized they were simply taught differently, taught privately, at home, or through mentors, while the rest of us were taught to trade time for money and hope it was enough. Schools will teach you how to pass a test, but not how to build an emergency fund, or how to use compound interest to your advantage. They don't talk about passive income, side hustles, or the importance of investing early, even though those things are the foundation of financial freedom. I had to unlearn years of play-it-safe thinking just to take the first step toward building real wealth. And that's the irony. What you were never taught is likely what's costing you the most. Every year you wait to invest, you lose time you can never get back. Every paycheck that vanishes without a plan is money you could have grown. Every time you avoid learning about finances because it seems too complicated, you hand over your future to someone else. Schools failed us in that department, but the good news is, it's never too late to learn. I started watching videos, reading books, following financially smart people and applying small strategies, tracking expenses, budgeting realistically, learning to say no to useless spending, and over time it added up. Not just in my bank account, but in confidence, freedom, peace of mind. Imagine if we learned in school how to negotiate our first salary, or how to build credit instead of wreck it, or how to use time as an investing advantage instead of an enemy. How different would your life be right now? So if you're wondering why you're stuck financially despite working hard, ask yourself, were you ever actually taught the rules of the money game? Or were you just told to get good grades and get a job? Because those two things alone are no longer enough. In 2025, financial knowledge is power, and ignorance is brutally expensive. The system may have failed to teach you, but now you have the power to teach yourself. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for schools to change. Start learning what really matters because no one's going to save you, but the right knowledge just might.